Last week, Trey Turner proposed to his girlfriend, now fiance, Kelsey Kramer, so you can understand why his hands may have been shaking a bit at the time. Unfortunately, though, for him, he was standing on the Brooklyn Bridge when this all happened with an engagement ring, and that ring was dropped. Luckily, though, a construction engineer working on the bridge proved to be that ring's best friend. Trey and Kelsey are joining us this morning, along with their hero, Doug Reese, and it's great to have all of you with us. This is just a wonderful story, and I've loved sitting here getting to know the three of you this morning. Take us back to that moment. Trey, why did you pick the Brooklyn Bridge? Because there's a story to that as well.
Yeah, well, first of all, we're from Florida, and so Kelsey loves water, and, you know, there's lots of bridges in Florida. And, I mean, bridges are really one of her favorite things. She's always, you know, talked about it. She loves the water, and we came up here and visited. She's working up here now, so she just moved up here. We visited over the summer, and her parents actually used to live up here. And one of the things that they said, they were like, you have to go across the Brooklyn Bridge. You have to walk across it. It's just so much fun, and you get to see the city and everything. And so we had done that, and it was one of our favorite things, and it was just really magical. And so it's kind of just this memory with us together, and it was one of Kelsey's favorite things. And, you know, I talked to my mom before when I bought the ring, and, you know, she took me out to dinner after I bought the ring. She's like, how are you going to do it? What are you going to do? You know, all excited. And I was like, oh, well, you know, I want to surprise her and all that. But so we decided the Brooklyn Bridge would just be the perfect place.
It's perfect, and you set that scene up beautifully, and this is all, I mean, that in itself is the telling of a great story of how you got engaged. So Kelsey, there you are. You guys are standing on the bridge. Trey's getting ready to go off. He has to go on tour. He's a musician. So you're going to have to say goodbye soon. And then all of a sudden, everything's happening. Did you know at the time that he was going to propose?
No. I had no idea. No, I just thought we were going out for a celebration of him leaving. Not of him leaving, but yeah, of my birthday. And so we were walking, and he was behind me. It was really busy and crowded, and first thing I knew, I heard his voice, and then I heard something, and then I turned around, and I knew from his face that what he dropped, I had an idea after I saw his face, but I had no idea before that at all.
And then you realized he drops your engagement ring. Mm-hmm. And what was the first thing that went through your head?
Was how upset he probably was, and what I was going to do to make him feel better, and I had no idea. So, yeah.
You save up for a long time for an engagement ring, and there it goes down, and you could actually hear it clinking, I understand, as it went through the slots. Yeah. Like, oh, there it goes.
Well, yeah, I heard it. I watched it and saw it fall and heard it, and, you know, immediately dropped to my hands and knees and was looking and trying to find it, and it was just disbelief, you know, and somewhere in there came up with some awesome pickup line of, I just dropped my engagement ring off the Brooklyn Bridge, will you marry me, or something along those lines.
But who needs a ring, will you marry me? Of course you said yes.
Absolutely.
But then at this point, everything else is going on. So you get smart. You look around, the bridge is under construction, you call, and Doug Reese happens to be the man who found the ring. You get a call that an engagement ring has been dropped on the bridge. You're a professional engineer. You've been doing this for a couple of decades now, but have you ever had a call like this, we need you to look for an engagement ring?
Never. Never. This is the first ring mission I've ever gone on. And it was
successful, and you really wanted it to be successful.
I did. I really did. I proposed to my wife on top of a Mayan pyramid in Mexico, and it went through my mind that if I had dropped that, I would have been devastated. And I thought how they must be feeling at that time, and that I really wanted to find that ring for them. So yeah, we made it our mission to go out there and find that ring.
Did it take very long?
No, they were really, really lucky. It's amazing how lucky they were when you think about all the things that had to happen for that ring to be found. But if they would have lost that ring a month ago, there would have been no shield there. It'd be at the bottom of the river. Yeah. If they would have lost it in Manhattan side of the bridge, there was no shield there either. If they would have lost it a month from now,
it wouldn't have been.
There'd be so much work going on, it'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. As luck would have it, we went down there within 10, 15 minutes. It wasn't even in a nook and cranny. It was right on the top of the shield.
Like it was just waiting for you. And I loved watching you during the break as you guys held hands. Doug, I saw you just looking at their hands, and it was a really sweet moment. Before we let you go, you said to me, it's not really about the ring, as happy as you are to have it back. So what's the most important thing about all of this for you?
Us being engaged.
We're getting married.
Together, yeah.
As our friends would say, finally. So.
I was taking my time.
No, it's that we're doing big life changes now. I've moved away, and the fact that we're finally getting married and we finally can live together and we can finally start our life. So
it's great, and congratulations. Best wishes to both
of
you. Doug, thanks for being here as well. I know you guys all met for the first time this morning, so I'm sure you have a little more catching up to do. Keep us posted on the wedding. And don't lose those rings. Harry